Hey folks, hope you're having a good evening. Tonight we're going to be playing a little bit of Book of Travels. That'll be it for this recording, and then we're going to switch recordings, and we'll do a Expanse RPG session. So that'll be later tonight if you're watching this live. Today is normally my Space Haven day, but I required a little bit of extra chill today. I skipped my lunch stream and had some frustration earlier in the afternoon because my cat broke my USB cable for my keyboard, so I just want to relax a little bit. I'm gonna wander around, see what we can click on here. Okay. Some nice ceramic pots. Now we had started to unload some Knots of Thankful Wishes and stuff like that. We're still just trying to save up for a bigger backpack. We've got all these things with stuff jammed into every pocket. It's not really... Okay, we got a couple more things that we got to put away still. So, gossip notes, percent twine, oops. Son of our dyed rope. I'm gonna just store all these things for now until we can read, I think. It's odd that all the stuff in the first row is marked as favorite. I think we're just gonna sell the hemp twine. I don't really know that I have any use for hemp twine. I think the cinnabar dyed rope could be useful for something in particular, but I'm not entirely sure what. I'll probably end up selling that too. Okay, that should be good. And in honor of our Book of Travel session today, I was drinking some tea. I was initially thinking I was going to drink tea while I was streaming, but I decided that I wanted to chill even more and drink the tea first. So I just needed to put my feet up for a minute. So I had some nice red rooibos tea. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going here. I was headed somewhere in particular. You can always wander. Let's see. Notes about crossings. There's supposed to be a boat to Ovi Talf, mentioned by somebody in crossings. Something about an omen stealing shoes. North Ferry and Road Lines. University of Rivenleaf. That's closed by the corners. That's a future expansion. I wanted to find my way to the Cloud of String. And I also think we want to do some more fishing, probably. And we got to find our way up eventually back to Mir, because that's where we buy our cool backpacks. We'll see if there's any other cool stuff that we can check out along the way. What's this guy's story here? Your house caretaker.
Seat yourself wherever you wish.
Can I help you? This is the storehouse of the Ava family, the most prosperous farming family in the region, closely followed by the Barcas. This warehouse is also full of produce going to Casa for far sea export. One would think that when a new union leader is to be elected, it will be in Ava this time. I keep this place in order and the roads at bay. Unless they are family, no one enters here without a union leader or a councilor's sigil. I mean, it seems like he is letting me enter here, so
Seat yourself
that's fine.
wherever you wish.
New thing. Sack of flavorless tea. Seemed like it should be allowed in a game like this. Flavorless tea. Game's all about the tea house experience. I guess it only has a trade value too. There's a reason. What is this little stand of trees here? Is this anything? I haven't used my flower spell yet. Maybe we'll plant some flowers here. And there you go. Slowly, flowers are growing up there. That's cool. I like that idea that we can just leave that there. We're gonna make a wind shelter here too. It doesn't cost us anything. A nice place for somebody else to relax if they happen by later. Yeah, I like that. Looks very cozy. Let me see where this trail goes. We skipped past Noonan Farm, I think. Does it count as a road? I guess not. Just following little like deer trails along the side of the railway, I guess. Grab these while we're here. I have to ask in the Discord if there's any practical use for the spell that lets you fly up in the air. I haven't figured that out yet. Oh, you know what we also need to do? We need to go to Batsaha, which is the starter, the beginner island. I don't have the spell to get there yet. I'd like to get that as we roam further and further afield. See if they don't have multiple different transport spells to get us to different areas. I guess this game's all about walking around, though. Approaching the backside of the town, so it looks a little strange from this angle. So I have to find somebody to teach us the Velen language. I think if I remember correctly, there's somebody in Mir who can teach that. I don't think we have any business in town right at the moment. You let me try the middle of your self-defense, Wanderer? I don't have a weapon. I'm not sure if he's gonna give me something. Must be something to practice sword. Weapon proficiency, armor proficiency. I think we're gonna come back to that at a future time. Right now, what I really want is to... Actually, let's see what windows are. Just curious. Those are both Southwind skills. So if you want to be a fighter, Southwind is the way to go, I guess. So you left it back by the side of the road here. Barely readable knot, which we cannot read anyway, and a discarded worn carpet. Could still offer shelter during a storm or be used to dispose of implicating evidence. I didn't know that we have both of those options. I wonder if the Blossom spell is permanent, or if the flowers, I mean permanent relatively speaking, it's only going to last as long as the server. But wonder if it's semi-permanent or if it, yeah, so this is Western Verve. Hold on, let me just mark this. It'd be pretty note. We know our way around here pretty well. I think at one point I had to talk to one of these guys, but I think I already did that maybe. Like ferry passes and train passes. This guy. Welcome to the Western Verve Junction, traveler. Trains for crossings and serum fields leave from the central platform. Be aware, though, that the train does not actually stop at serum fields, so if you wish to go there, you have to jump off the moving train. Regulations dictate I only suggest this course of action to passengers traveling light. Ferries to Batsaha sail from the northern pier. Although their train and ferry destinations have been temporarily discontinued by order of the coroners. If you require priority class travel, I can offer you train and ferry passes to trade. On behalf of the junction staff, I wish you a fruitful and safe journey. Just curious how the I guess you can get on the train without a pass, but the pass makes the train show up faster? I don't know. There's some stuff that we can collect around this area here. I really want to get on the train right now. It's kind of in my way, actually. Lost luggage handler. May I interest you in some lost and found items? Council decrees that items left unclaimed in rail wardens' chests for longer than a season gets traded off, the proceeds befalling railway upkeep. I can offer a great variety of items. I'll show you what you've got if you're willing to trade. Is this a rail warden's chest? It's not, right? This is a different thing. Figure that out at some point. I hope my other characters on the other servers didn't lose their stuff. Hello, Nomad. You here to trade with my master, the luggage handler? I'm supposed to warn you about Ghibli, and that he will bite you if you try and trade unfairly. I've never seen him do it. He's got strange broken glass figurine, childhood best friend, 2 wooden discs with a string in the middle. Oh, it's a yo-yo. Feather of the Far Flyer. Feather from a bird you have yet to encounter. That's kind of cool. This guy just has an assortment of random items. 3 identical pebbles. They all feel different to the touch. A marble carpet. Clever carpet carries great weight in braided shore culture, and matching the right carpet for the right room is an art form in itself. Marble, the color of humility and youth, is best suited for children's homes, outhouses, and the bedrooms of certain types of people. I heard a person there. Let's see where this guy's going. Oh, he logged out. Okay. I guess that... No, it says we're still in a party. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there. He must have lagged or something. I think he's probably gonna get on that boat, I suspect. Too bad I can't give him items. It'd be fun to just like fish, hang out with him and fish, and then give him a fish. Oh, darn it. Yeah, he's lagging. I would have gone with him if I saw him actually moving there. Instead of fishing for tar soap lumps. Can't tell if we have 3 or 4. I think we just have 3 here. Yeah. Yeah, so he went on to a different area. I think that might have been Batsaha, I'm not sure. Oh, we have a bunch of rocks still in our little clay jar here. We should probably try to sell and consolidate. It appears with ferry to Saha, traveler. Ferry is operating according to schedule. Yeah, so we should have taken the ferry. Okay, those aren't really valuable items. Oh, seems to be no good fishing in this area. I guess it's too industrial. I think I'm actually lagging a little bit too. I hope you guys aren't seeing lag from the stream. Let me know if it's choppy. Track and train bequeathed by others, long departed braided shore mothers. This is a relatively unusual ingredient. I don't remember what it is. Savella leaf. Let's just mark these while we're here. Stern, harvest, route. And this one went to west. No, we're in Western Road. This one went to Crossings. And then the upper pier was Batsaha. We don't know about the depot pier. Probably goes to Mirror, if I had to guess. We could also just walk there. This is the other thing I was looking for here. Engine oil. Or pure soot, actually, sorry. Whenever they made the... This might be engine oil. Whenever they made the ferries more frequent, I don't remember them running that often. There we go. Coagulated engine oil. Just what we always wanted. Okay. Flowers open shirt gives 2 speed. For some reason or another, the wearer chose to rip the shirt open, removing most of the shirt's buttons in the process. And also barely readable knots. I think we're going to try to see if we can make it to the ferry. So I would like to go to Batsaha. So if we miss the ferry, we're just going to start traveling to the Western Harvest route. Hurry, 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 go, go, go! Do I need a pass, or is it going to let me on anyway? Let me on anyway, how about that? Very nice. Nice relaxing boat ride. Oh, there's fish out here. We can't fish on the ferry, can we? I guess we could cast the rod out here from the end of the... Okay, we have to remember that. So, Western Harvest route. Hi, hello. Yes, you're a good cat. If you go on my keyboard, though, I'm going to be very upset with you. Yeah. You're a good cat. Yeah. This is the cat that broke my keyboard earlier. Aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah, I'm a troublemaker. We are a little trouble beast. Trouble monster. Yes. Yeah, Daddy loves you though. Daddy loves you. Fish. Fishing off in the bots. Here. Yeah, I'm a little special monster you are. Yeah. Yeah. Rare. A reward. I think I can recognize a drifter when I see one, stranger. Welcome to Batsaha, Kalim. If you're on a pilgrimage to the Dandelion Temple, your goal is near at hand. Simply follow the shore to the south and you will soon see the Temple Island across the water. If you have a map, you should be able to locate on that. Certainly do have a map. I also want to check out this Kedem thing in the middle here. Let's also keep track of where this boat came from. This boat went to Western Verve. Western Verve. Hear me out, Khalib. The rumors of Sephra that repay martyrdom with gifts. If you keep bearing your wounds patiently, you might be rewarded one day. Okay, give me a clue where I could find one? Be impressive, Wanderer. I have managed to capture one of these half-wind blighters without destroying it. It will make interesting study. Not only that, if I could get my hands on a few Kedem cruxes, then I might be able to figure out how to control Kedems, not only capture them like this. Crux is what we mystics call the center that powers the Kedem. Heart that the half-winds infuse with the motive energies that make the constructs move about. Okay. So in Saha, Apprentice, Mystic, looking for Kedem Cruxes. That's not something we're going to be able to get for a long time yet because it requires us to fight. But we have to be pretty good at it too. Might as well take note of it. Someone said the disbandment of the Arch Council in Casa was due to some grievous crime. Is that true? I don't know.
Nomad?
I heard something about a mystic's apprentice showing up captured dwarf Kedem. Can that be true? I mean, it's right there.
Hey.
Strong minds make strong bodies, make strong minds. Oh, let's see if we can... Spells, knots, and brews, the rest is yours to choose. Ooh, hello. Hello, and be welcome, friend. I am Ozda, trader in esoteric goods, spells, and incantations. Very good, what do you got for me? This is definitely getting me closer to my stated goal of getting a bigger backpack. Me and Eastwind, he has everything except for the Eastwind, sadly. Unyielding life. Allow the student to focus their inner divinity to shine brighter in times of trouble. Once memorized, the student's ward will be increased when they only have one life petal left. We can buy that later if we need it. We have 2 life petals now, so we don't need it. No, knot pattern jolt of energy. Costs about 200. Snapping open this knot will fire a rejuvenating jolt of restorative energy to its target. It's kind of cool, I guess. That's something we would use in a fight? I don't know. Learn from these teachings. Read hearts. Learning from these teachings will enable the student to read the true nature of other travelers, sensing every detail of their personality traits. I don't think that's terribly important. Spirit invitations, on the other hand, are pretty cool. They let us summon creatures that can just hang out with us and be our little pets. Like this creature here, yes. Oh, you're a little pet. Yes, could I summon you? Yes. We're not very easily summoned, are we? Yeah. That's not where your feet go. Thank you. Yeah. Feet don't go there. Yeah. It's a good thing. Then we have a bunch of different lights. We have to get fireworks, right? I heard somebody. Oh, there's another party member around. They're not right in this immediate vicinity. They're in town with me here. I'm having trouble grasping the concept that we should not grasp the keyboard. Oh, good cat. Okay. I think we're gonna spring for some fireworks here. Let's before we do that, let's go into our bag here. My bag's actually full. Okay. So much for that idea. I was gonna try to make some space available. Let's do this. I'll get rid of this tunic for sure. gonna keep all these bags until we get a bigger backpack. Physicality we might need. Trying to make room for the. Well, we know we're not gonna use the ceramic pot, so let's wrap it up for now. Though I might want to sell this back piece, I think, actually. And no? Yes. And no? Yeah, let's just see if we can make up the value of the item with the things that we have here. Buddy. Oh, sorry, cat. No, Daddy is allergic to you. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. Daddy gotta take that out. What was I trying to buy here? Fireworks. Can't open them. Oh, can't open the pockets of things. Oh, we're in the trade window, which is pretty unfortunate. I was thinking this jade handle was some kind of quest item for the, like for the sword quest or something, but I don't know. I'm gonna trade that away. We could maybe try to find another one later if we need it for some reason. I think I'm gonna sell this to. That's more value than we actually need, I think. I'd rather try to sell some of the smaller stuff, like this sack of flavorless tea, for example. I don't want a shiv that gives me +1 force. Yeah. That was it. We're gonna throw in a free bag of duck down because I just don't want this in my inventory. Here we go. Okay, that should free up a bunch of space so we can actually do stuff. So for 2 alchemy powder, we can throw up some fireworks. So when we actually activate the skill, we have to memorize it first. I think our skills are full up right now, if I remember correctly. That's the flying one. Curious, do we have any alchemy powder even? Oh, we do have quite a bit actually. Okay, so we did our trading with this guy that we needed to do. Let's try to unbundle our inventory here. That's empty. That's empty. Where's my bag full of rocks here? We have a metallic spear tip and a train pass. We have a willow nut, teacup, disposable shoes. Oh. I like those shoes. Yeah. Wrong shoes. Disposable mining shoe. Don't want some cube in there. And a royal hemp cloak. Yeah, so I'm trying to just make items available for trade again. Little clay jar is coming in handy. You know, it's going to be traded with and get something useful out of it. Don't want to buy a sword right now. Thrifty shopkeep.
My wares, traveler.
I see you have a keen eye for quality, Sam. What can I get you?
Have a look at my wares, traveler.
A long lantern. To me, it matters little that a lantern shines or burns or sputters. I need no oil leaking over my hands, nor alkali powder to fill the air with its putrid smell. No. Lantern should be long, bold, and steady. Only such a piece of fingerwork could I bring on my travels to light my path. Gamo Gisdem, Ribbon-Leaf Scholar, Professor of Lamps. That's cool. Then we have the Fisher's Light, which gives us -1 physicality. What we're using right now. So we could trade the Fisher's Light for the Long Lamp. Both give us 1 burden, but I don't want to see what the Long Lamp looks like first. That's the same size bag that we already have. This is a cane, but it only gives us +1 speed. It's also a torch. We don't need a torch if we have a big fishing lamp, I think. Oh, East Wind, Assemble Fire, Great Wind Shelter. We already have both of those things. What do I have for my robe right now? Three pocket slots. Yeah, we're not going to give that up easily.
Have a look at my wares, traveler.
We don't have headgear yet. That gives +1 spirituality, but it's also -1, so we have to take it off. It's going to clutter up our inventory. This guy's giving us good prices for jade, which is interesting. Yes, it's special. Oh no, he doesn't. He's selling jade for good prices, but he doesn't want to give us good prices for jade. Should it be showing up here? It should be marked as a kept item. Yeah. Okay, we didn't find anything interesting from this guy. What about the traveling musician? Captured Kedem? I'll believe it when I see it, he says. Time check here. So we do have our experience game at 8. We got like 10 minutes left. So maybe let's go hustle down to the start area and get our not before I forget. Actually, I do want to clear my inventory first, though. I think that takes precedence. The tutorial thing isn't going anywhere. Food cellar, flower cellar. Somebody here that sells knots or skills. Jewelry dealer. Just looking to see if any of these have bonuses aside from their appearance. Sociality +1, that's not bad. Oversized necklace of Harrowstone, that doesn't sound very fashionable. Okay. Look at a jade stone necklace. Could also make change here. Buy a disc of cinnabar. Well, that's quite an expensive disc of cinnabar. Okay, so suppose we're gonna try buy a jade stone necklace. Really struggling with this tiny inventory. This should be a kept item. Okay, so this is okay to sell. Itchy tunic. There you go.
Have a look at
Properly marked the stuff that's not for sale now. Oh, we could sell some fish and make up the difference in value in order to get our stone necklace. That's a bit too much though, actually. Yeah. That's good, okay. Could take back our rock. I don't know if we want it back though. Let's try to get rid of some of this other stuff instead. That's fine. I'm just trying to. This is going to free up a lot of space in our inventory, which is my main objective here. That's a pipe. I don't know if pipe vendors are in the game yet still. I don't want to talk to this guy because he's going to give me pet food. And it's an extra thing that I have to carry. Hello there, here to visit the old man. I'm undergoing exams to be elevated to the rank of candidate at the moment. The old man is old-fashioned, even by the standards of old folk. He demands courtesy from his students, or he won't even as much as look at you. In the old days, not sitting down waiting for your superior to address you was considered very rude indeed. You have to sit down next to this guy, let him, and wait for him. How do I do it? Oh. Not sure how long I'm supposed to wait. I might be not in the right spot. I have to sit in this little room. Let's try sitting in this little room here in front of him. No. Give it like a minute. Pretty sure I'm in the right place.
talk.
There we go. What have we here? A stray Kaleem flying into my house? A well-mannered one at that. How nice. You must be here to learn to read vellum writing, am I right? It requires discipline, time, and love, don't you know? Are you quite ready? Sitting comfortably. Quite a lot to absorb in one sitting. So, let us begin. Haradasem. Good. Now for the rest. Gerang, Gerang, Gerin. I have this written down in one of my other books, so I'm not going to read it again. Disem, Diset, Disarem, Amka, Amkana, Armaga, Betel, Beltel, Belusi, Opim, Opam, Openim, Vuld, Valo, Valimo, Kam, Kamd, Cat, Baha, Zehek, Zeke, Pilt, Pilak, Pilake, Memok, Memoka, Mekoma, excuse me, Terv, Terivo, Terava, Sama, Sumo, Sumama, Kru, Kruk, Kree, Ende, Endel, Ndela, Lamna, Limuna, Layama, Nito, Nato, Nutao, Rala, Rolo, Ralolo. There. That should do it. Let me give you my notes from your lesson. You need to learn the skill from the lesson note in your inventory, then memorize the skill from your skill book. After that, you'll have a good grasp of Velen writing. Now fly away, little dandelion. Don't forget to read the sign on the way out to test your new skill. Cool. Alright, so we can read now. Where is the Velen tongue? There it is. Passive skill, so we'll stick it all the way in the corner there. High Scholar, Hemet, do not disturb. Okay, we won't disturb you again, sir. Thank you very much for your instruction. Okay, time check, time check. Alright, we're gonna quickly run down to the place where the temple is and try to see if we can get access to that one travel knot that brings us back to Badsaha if we need it. Just, otherwise I'll probably forget to do it, or at least we'll rest next to the temple and then we'll worry about figuring out how to actually get the knot next time. So the temple is down south here through the water. In order to reach the temple, you must pet this cat. Yes. Oh, there's some good fishing here too, maybe. Let's mark this on the map. Start marking fishing spots on the map, I think. You're hungry. I'm gonna eat that pine nut that we had. Willow nut. It's enough to sate our hunger for the moment. Okay, we've arrived at the temple to speak to the temple guardian. But that's going to be a conversation for next time. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around for the Expanse game. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. It's free. And I will see you next time. Take care, folks.